Honestly, Brooke is the definition of a steadfast friend. I think Brooke knows every fact about every person in her life. I think we've only lived in the same state, city, for about 2 years of our friendship. That's gone on for many years. The rest of the time, we've been separated by time zones and lots of miles. However, I've always counted on Brooke to check in on my sanity, constantly support me no matter what. Brooke's always been the person I turn to share joy, sadness, stress, and whatever else is going on in my life.
My David, my favorite. We have waited for this day for 537 days. Today, I finally get to call you my husband. Since day one, you have seemed too good to be true. You are the kindest person I know, and you make me feel like the most loved human being on the planet. Thank you for who you are to me. With you, I feel like I cannot fail. I feel supported, loved, respected, and so cared for each and every day. You go out of your way to make me happy and feel loved. You have accepted me for exactly who I am, yet still challenge me to grow.
Brooke, I can't believe our wedding day is here. I've been thinking a lot about the last 5 years and how wonderfully amazing they've been. So many great memories. You're just straight up awesome, period. You work so amazingly hard every day. You're incredibly smart and wonderfully thoughtful. The fierce dedication and enthusiasm you get for things makes me smile. And I'm so excited to have it around for the rest of my life. Today, I hope you know how much I love you. I can't believe how lucky I am to have you with me. I love you 3,000 isn't nearly enough, but it's an okay start. Love, David.
You make up so many of my best memories, and today is certain to be added to that list. In closing, some words from people far wiser than I. From Dwight Schrute, I want to be friends, plus a little more. Also, I love you. From Leslie Knope, I love you and I like you. And from Ron Swanson, I regret nothing. The end.
Well, thank you.
Flexible, man.
I'm not that flexible.
So before you button it, take a look at the inside of it.
That's fine.
Hi.
Hey.
It's wedding day.
It is.
Okay, it just got real. You look so handsome.
You look better.
The shoes look great. I love you. I'm so happy that we're here.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking me to marry you.
Of course. Will you?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, in a couple hours.
You want to see? It's yours. Whenever you want to read your letter.
Oh. You wrote my letter in here?
Mm-hmm.
Do you already know what that is?
I can guess, because of what's in there.
I did the whole thing while you were at home, too. But it's like a working compass, too.
Yeah.
So Wilderness Man, but also Captain America and me.
Mm-hmm.
I put like a bunch of filters on it to make it look as authentic as Agent Carter as possible.
Oh, goodness. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Can I turn around?
Can you turn around?
Oh, you look adorable. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy for you. I love you so much. I got you a little something before you get your actual wedding gift. So you won't know what that is.
What are these coordinates?
For break. Because that's where you and David met. That's where our relationship was like rekindled. And I think that's where he proposed. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I say to you, welcome on this special occasion as we witness the marriage of Melinda Brooke Cole and David Ralph Pardue. We gather to celebrate with them and to share their joy on this eventful day in their lives. The couple didn't trust me to write their wedding vows, and apparently they have attempted to write their own wedding vows, which they will now try to get through and make to one another. Brooke.
Imagine that.
Okay. 6 years ago, we met as two people that attended the 7 o'clock class at CrossFit Brook. Just over 5 years ago, my forever was decided on a first date where we spent so much time rock climbing that we didn't have time for dinner. My parents still remember their first encounter with you, since it was before they knew we were dating, and they were screaming at you to pick up a barbell at the Invitational. Mom still feels a little bad about it, but Dad still thinks it's pretty funny.
If anybody hasn't noticed, we're good Marvel fans, and so we are in the end game now. And you kind of stole it. We met 6 years ago. To the exact month, I went back and looked. I started CrossFit Brave October 21st. After dating for less than a year, I moved to Michigan, and we spent almost 700 miles apart for a whole year. But I think it made us stronger, and certainly has put a bug in us to travel more. You've been with me through huge parts, chasing my dreams, from moving to Michigan, choosing a specialty, waiting for the match, all the while tolerating all the time that it takes me away from you.
6 moves, 7 places to call home, and 1,715 miles later, round trip, did the math. I've never doubted for a second that you are my future, that you are my home. I've loved you for 1,843 days, and I plan to keep loving you for all the days to come. As Jim says to Dwight, all I know is that every time I've been faced with a tough decision, there's only one thing that outweighs every other concern. One thing that will make you give up on everything you thought you knew, every instinct, every rational calculation. Love. What I love about you, you're the most amazing human I know. Shaking. You still open my car door all these years later, and you've asked me to marry you every day since 22 April 2018. You have provided a safe space for me to be exactly who I am. Whether that's continuing a conversation well after you've fallen asleep, or starting season 1, episode 1 of The Office right after the series finale, I can be 100% myself.
So, as you've been pushing me to better, chasing you down, I promise to continue to push myself, even if it means when I'm nervous to push you. I promise that we'll continue to travel, and when we find things we like, to ask for another. I promise not to half-ass our individual dreams, but to whole-ass our dreams together.
Yeah.
I've heard no amount of money ever bought a second of time, so I promise not to bargain for the time we spend together. And above all, I promise to work every day to be worthy, maybe to lift a hammer, but more importantly, worthy of the abundant love you show me. Maybe not a perfect husband, but a good man.
Can I kiss him yet? No. Oh. David, today I promise to love you unquestioningly, laugh at your dad jokes, never miss an opportunity for a good "that's what she said," and maybe most importantly, have a Marvel marathon at least once a year, and continue to agree that Captain America wielding Mjolnir as one of the greatest Marvel moments of all time. Above all these, I promise to try each and every day to be the partner you need and deserve. This is why we are soup snakes. So with all that being said, know this: I'm on your left, and I'm with you till the end of the line. Perfect love.
I, by the power vested in me by the state of North Carolina and the authority of the $16 certificate I got online, now pronounce them husband and wife. Brooke, please kiss this gorgeous man-duck. It is my great honor and pleasure to now present to you Dr. David Pardue and Mrs. Brooke Cole.
I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming here. Everyone here is very special to us. We obviously can't go without making a quote of The Office, our obviously favorite show, if anybody hasn't noticed. In the very last episode, this is Creed Bratton talking. He's like, I applied for a job because that was the one that was open. And I sat at a desk because nobody was sitting there. I went to CrossFit Brave because it was the closest one to me. I went to the same class, it was the most convenient one to me. And that's where I met Brooke. And he remarks that people have this remarkable way to turn something into a family and to make a place like home. And I certainly found my home with Brooke there.
I woke up and my whole world changed. You're the kind of love that gives me faith, and I believe. I believe.
our friendship, I've had the great pleasure of watching Brooke and David go from just friends to now lifelong partners. There are many things that I find so special and unique about their relationship, but one thing in particular stands out to me. In this relationship, I've seen Brooke completely be herself, and this has transformed Brooke into a person who is at peace with who she is and what she brings to the world, and more specifically, their relationship. So I want us all to raise a glass to David and Brooke. May each day get better than the next. Oh, and let's not forget, it is damn good to be married to a doctor. Cheers to Brooke and David.
I woke up and my whole world changed. You're the kind of love gives me faith, and I believe.
So probably by now, most of you guys know me as not David. I kind of promised you guys I would throw in a bunch more office quotes, Marvel quotes, but none of them really good enough just to say how incredibly amazing it is to see you guys come together and seeing your love grow together. So for me, toast to Brooke and David.